This looks as if it'll take us someplace further afield. How we use it is at our discretion.
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this. Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Go on, have a look.
We have reached...
Clark means to unveil the sculpture before a select audience. He asked me to extend an invitation to you as well. I will await you at his estate in Vernworth's noble quarter.
So, there is to be an unveiling. I am curious to see how the sculpture turned out. Shall we attend, Master? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Go on, have a look.
By and large, the people of Bakbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people. Every single day.
Vermont's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
This is my parents.
Only here may I plumb the depths of my own soul.
Interested in my wares?
Want to accept life as it's untried and not toil. Oh, sweeping, laundry. What's next? These my days are naught but toil.
Can't put a price on peace and quiet. Naught makes my heart sing like a pretty hue. Let's take it easy today.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp to talk, eh? Well, go on then. Don't dawdle, and I'll thank you not to distract the jailers from their charge.
We shall await you here, Master.
What are you here for, huh? Come to give me your pity? Or just have a laugh? I'll not suffer either. Piss off.
Ort's got the whelp's tongue as per usual. I would have thought he'd be glad to start spilling secrets. The leader of the coral snakes left him for dead, didn't he? Not sure what's keeping him quiet, but 'twould only be to his benefit were he to tell us all he knows.
Oi, enough talk. You've a prisoner to watch.
Yes, sir. Apologies, sir.
Just piss off.
did not. What anticipate?
All seems well here, but you can ne'er be sure.
Perhaps this theorem will provide some insight.
If I am to prove my theory, I must needs experiment.
What was the missive that just arrived?
Oh, you know. The usual. From Vermont, bound straight for the archives. Not to be opened.
Another one? What is the director up to? Well, never mind that. Did we get any other deliveries today, perchance?
Surely you're not expecting another one of your love letters. Why, just the other day, you were warned not to use this address for personal correspondences. You really mustn't be so imprudent. Need I remind you that if word of our activities here was to get out, we could be shut down.
Yes, yes, I'm well aware of that, thank you. Now come, enough gossiping. We've work to be getting on with.
Why is Vermont funding our research? What do they have to gain from it?
I don't know. Truth be told, I've ne'er asked. But I heard a rumor that 'tis all part of a plot to put the prince, though I suppose he's the regent kin o'er there, on the throne.
What? Where did you hear that rubbish? How's what we're doing here bear any relation to a scheme like that?
'Tis only what I heard, but you're quite right, it doesn't make much sense. I suppose 'tis a rumor best ignored, after all.
I do wonder what the director's plotting, but... frankly, as long as Batal is left out of it, I don't rightly care what he gets up to. If I am to prove my theory, I must needs experiment.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
I ain't interested in talking, understand? I'm such a fool. Why couldn't I see it? My parents were killed by brigands. And I've no doubt I'd have followed them to an early grave if Lanzo hadn't taken me in. He made me a part of the coral snakes. Gave me a home, a life. I wanted to repay him however I could, so I did what he told me. I know it ain't right to steal, but I thought I could use all that gold I filched to help someone, like Lanzo did for me. I didn't take it for myself, it was for the poor. I wanted to give people a chance to choose a better path in life, instead of ending up like me. That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. So if you're waiting for me to talk, cuz, don't hold your breath. That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout.
You want a way to release the whelp sooner? Do you realise what you're asking? Well, there might be a way, only you didn't hear it from me. I've not the authority to promise such a favour, but that doesn't mean no one does. Lad Jailer, for instance. I reckon he could get the lad his freedom, if you made it worth his while.
Aye, what can I do for you? Oh, you want the banded whelp released, do you? I suppose I could consider it. Aye, being head jailer has its privileges. I could accommodate such a request if I were so inclined. Of course, you'd need to prove your integrity first. I can't go around unlocking cells for just anyone. Aye, you've made your case well. I'll see to it that the request for the lad's release is put through. But you might have to be patient. One cannot rush these things.
That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the...
no need to fret. These things take time, you understand.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
It seems that we must seek out this Ambrosius if we are to learn more of the God's way. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
That reminds me. Oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Over here, if you please. Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me. There, Master! Saurians!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I've a pressing duty to which I must attend.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by...
Who are you? No, never mind, 'tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The big...
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. Here we are. This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
You'll like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
This should be of use. Battle is upon us! Battle is best avoided.
The paths to victory are very few. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Truly?
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
A chance to recover our strength would be most welcome.
Let me get that.
How are we to get through this door? Sunset draws near.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
I know just the person we need, and where we must go to meet with them. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also by the Dragon's design? Tis for ye to determine what that bond constitutes, be it a hapless fate or a curious boon. The dragon is the embodiment of destructive force, though this does not mean that it is evil. Understand this. The concepts, it is a being of a higher, as are ye. Now that the dragon has marked ye, then go. But since times of eld, remember, draconic blood, 'tis for ye to determine what that bond constitutes. The substance of which ye speak is formed of crystallized droplets of dragon blood. Worm's life crystals can be obtained not only from the true red dragon, but from lower drakes as well. they retain a measure of draconic power, and when used correctly, will bestow upon ye powers that eclipse the will of this world. The Godsway? Forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batar came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. Then go. But visit me again when ye have spilled draconic blood. Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell, and safe travels.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Follow me, if you would. We're here, Master.
Well, have you found any blue crystal shards? Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult. We've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. Shall we go and speak with this Oracle, Master? Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Imagine we're in need of a...
Where are the Saurians? Do not despair. I'm coming to your aid.
It is vital you remain level-headed.
Whatever it is you need, I shall gladly oblige. What has stricken you, Arisen?
that. Well done, Master.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
Are we to remain here?
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I... A grand adventure awaits us.
I've just had a thought. Loath as I am to recall the events of the coronation, they are fresh in my mind still. We must needs uncover this secret power that allows for the command of pawns.
Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Pray, follow me.
I'll go and open the chest.
we shall await you here, Master.
That's why I did the things I did, and I don't believe for a moment.
Can't you see I'm on duty?
Greetings, sir. You're here about the whelp, I presume. I've not forgotten our arrangement. But I'm afraid things aren't going as smoothly as I'd hoped. It's my superiors, you see. They understand that there are some extenuating circumstances, but the lad's still a thief. They're not convinced he should be released so soon. Normally, I'd let the matter lie, but methinks I could find the courage to try again with only a little motivation. What say you, sir? Have you any words of encouragement for me?
A shame.
I reckon the head jailer could get the lad his freedom if you... Just remember, you heard naught of this from them. I've no time for you now. Leave me be. Fur and I will make a sweaty match. Soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern. To tie my boots. Not ruins your day, like getting cut open.
What's gone wrong with the world?
From me. Have a little faith in yourself. Can't start it all. Yeah.
Prepare yourself. I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Was it you who got me released? Suppose I should be grateful. But what am I to do now? Easy for him to talk of an honest life, but I've nowhere to turn. You know of a place I could work? Where? What? Are you toying with me? Piss off!
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Let us press on with our next objective. Shall we go and speak with this Oracle Master? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Pray, follow me.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
We must rest, though the sun is still...
Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
Well met.
By and large, the people of Bagbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people every single day.
Vermon's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Follow me, if you would.
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
We must not let down our guard.
The fallen must be revived. I will protect you. Battle is best avoided here. commands, so must we abide. Show some haste.
Hand over all the coin in your purse, now.
This. You keep your line.
You scared?
We little need for a campsite at present.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
As a matter of fact, oft we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
I knew you would come, Arisen One. You seek answers, and you shall have them, if 'tis within my power to know them. Loath as I am to admit it, I know little of the artifact of which you speak, though I shall tell you aught I can. I sense a land soaked in warmth. A warmth akin to your own, Arisen, to that of the power of the life you possess. Yet it now lies many fathoms below the surface of the sea, in a place unreachable by mortal hands. Though 'tis strange, for I sense also that this warmth grows ere near. 'Twould seem a path will be open to you in time, allowing you to venture into the heart of this warmth, so like your own. Perhaps he who was dragon-forged can tell you more. Seek him out in Harv Village, if you would learn from him. Can it be you are lost, Arisen One? The path to the dragon has many turns, but I can illuminate the way ahead, if you so desire. The God's way, 'tis a mystery even before my sight. This meeting shall not be our...
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
He who was dragon...